Good morning, YouTube. This is Larry. They call me the Can-Do Realtor. I am with Berkshire Hathaway Home Sale Realty here in the greater Harrisburg area of Pennsylvania. I also work the South Central PA area. I'm here today to try to help some people. Right now, there's a lot of speculation of what the housing market's going to do in 2023. Well, there's a lot of people out there from all over the country trying to predict this. I'm here to tell you, you can't listen to everything they tell you. Every area of the country is different. Every state is different. Every county in that state is different, and every town is different. It all depends on each individual area on what's going on. In our area here in South Central PA, our housing market is still booming. We have low house inventory, but we have high buyer demand. One of the things that's really going on now, we see a lot of buyers that are backing out the home market, for looking and searching for a home, because they're speculating, hey, the rates are going to drop back down to where they were, to 3%, 2.5%, 2.9%. Well, I'm going to tell you, that is very unlikely that's going to happen again. That was kind of a fluke. And I myself don't see that happen again. In my lifetime, I've bought quite a few houses, and I have never seen rates like that. Where we're at right now today, the rates are still good. So to you buyers, there's no reason not to go out and pursue finding that home that you want. One of the benefits right now of doing so is you have less buyers looking. So less buyers means less competition. You also have a little bit more buying power when it comes to making offers. I'm not saying this is a buyer's market. It's not a seller's market. I think it's kind of even playing field right now. We have seen buyers or sellers that are actually agreeing to help the buyers with some of their costs, or closing costs. And there's a limit to it. You have to deal with your lender to see how much they're allowed to help you. We are seeing more contingencies, like appraisal contingencies. Somebody is asking $250,000 for a home. You go and make an offer with a contingency saying, if the home appraises for $250,000, I'm willing to pay that. If it does not, you could set a limit. Say it only appraises for $200,000, you could say, I'm willing to go $5,000 over that. That's where we're at right now. As far as rates go, January 12th, which was last week, I just got this from one of our local lenders. You can get a 15-year fixed right now at 5.184%. You can get a 30-year fixed for 5.911%. And then you have your ARM loans, adjustable rate mortgages. They're a little bit higher in the percentage, but you never know what's going to happen in the future. Like I said, we can't predict it. Nobody can predict it. Each market is different. You got some loans out there like VA loans, USDA. You can go in and not have closing costs. They'll help cover it as long as it's in a certain area. VA, you don't have to worry about that. It doesn't have to do with the area. From my experience, I'm going to tell you, these loans, these percentage rates right now, or interest rates right now, are outstanding. Even at 5.184, 5.911. I mean, even up to 7% to me is a good rate. And you're saying, yeah, to you, because you're a real estate agent. No, like I said before, I have owned many homes in the past. I have had perfect credit. And I mean I don't mean it perfect, but I mean I was up in the high 8.62 per 862 credit scores. And the best we could do back in the days, even with a credit score like that, low debt to income ratio, we were lucky if we got 11 or 13 or down to 11%. I mean, so you guys that are out there wanting to buy a home and holding off because you think the rates are going to get better than what they are right now, stop waiting. You're only messing yourself up. Go out there, find that home. Get it under one of these rates, even if it's 7% or 8%. That's all better to get. Get it now when there's less people to have to compete with. And the reason for that is later on, if the rates do drop, they say there's a possibility they might drop to 4.125%. We can't say that. We don't know. Who can predict that? Nobody can. But if it does, and you already got your home, instead of being out there fighting with all these other buyers to try to get a place and having your heart broke over and over again, by going out and buying now, searching and finding that home now and buying it, you already have it. So if the rates drop, you go back and you refinance. That's all you got to do. You ain't out there fighting with other buyers trying to compete, because you already found your home. Well, they're all sitting up on the fence.